So after I did the video that I did previously, I had a lot of inboxes and messages in my WhatsApp especially, and also in TikTok, people saying, oh, I really want to film myself, but I don't have the right equipment. I am scared. I do not have a niche. I don't know where to begin. I don't know what to talk about. My life is not interesting. I'm not knowledgeable in any field. And the buts and the buts. And so I thought I'm going to do this video to talk about, stop making excuses. Just start anyway. Whatever it is that you want to do in your life, not just YouTube, but in anything else. So yeah, hello guys, once again welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lina Kabanya and I am really excited to be making this video. I always try to make it a must to be excited to be doing what I love to do. So yeah, if you're new to this video, I hope to this channel actually, I hope you come back again and you find it interesting to just watch me speak and you learn something. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love always. So let's begin. Okay, so first thing is excuses will always be there. Excuses will always be there, you guys. I once made a YouTube video, a TikTok video, sorry, where I was saying if you want to make an excuse for anything in your life, for not starting or not doing anything in your life, this is the easiest thing ever. You can make an excuse and say, oh, I don't have the equipment. Or, for example, I'm not going to start this because I cannot afford it. These days, there are online lessons. You can even learn from AI, ChatGPT. You can even be asking it questions. It can be teaching you. You can ask someone to send you a PDF and you can read it online. You cannot even make an excuse that you do not have data. You can ask someone to print stuff for you. So if you want to just make an excuse for not starting anything, you guys, you can. And so you have to tell yourself that I am going to do this no matter what. So when I started this YouTube channel, it's been 1 month, yes, but it's not like I just thought of it 1 month ago and then I started. Of course, I've been making excuses. Oh, what are people going to say? Oh, first I need to get this and that. Oh, first I need a new phone, new equipment. And I told myself that until I am consistent in recording, then I'm going to start getting the fancy equipment. Right now in this video, my phone, I'm sticking it on a wall and I just used this tape. It's double-sided, so you just tape it on one side of the wall. And I did this because I'm using natural lighting from outside. So the only equipment that I'm using right now for this video is my wall and this tape and natural lighting. Sometimes, this is when I started, of course, I was using a stand, and which wasn't really doing a great job, I think. And it's got a light on it. And I also bought like small mics, which I'm not using right now because I felt like the mics were not as clear as I thought they would be. So you see, sometimes you can't start without a mic. You just have to tell yourself that I want to start. Why? Why is the reason that I want to start? So some people were saying I'm not fluent, in my speaking, and some were saying I do not know exactly like a niche, what I need to talk about. And nobody knows, guys. Nobody knows a niche until they start. How are you going to know if you do not start? Okay, and if you're not fluent, you get fluent as you begin, and you can do your videos, in any way that you like. No one is marking you. I think the problem is we feel like everything is about, oh, who's doing it best, who's excellent at this. No one is marking the work that you're doing, especially when it comes to social media. And so this gives you the courage to even start other things in your life. So for example, like I was giving an example, if you want to learn something, there are now a lot of free online courses. You can go on Allison, you can get the basics and understanding of something. In this day and age, you cannot give an excuse to say, oh, I don't know how to operate a computer or to do certain things because of what? Knowledge is now everywhere. It's just no longer kept in the minds of those that already know. So it's okay. And then another thing is we want to be perfect. And I think this is another reason why I also decided to do a YouTube channel. to deal with this perfectionism. Sometimes you don't know that you are a perfectionist until you want to start to do something. Trust me, you're like, oh my God, I was speaking like this. I made this mistake. When I started my first 10 videos, I think I did do them again over and over and over again, just looking for a perfect video. But look at how many mistakes I've made already in this video, and I'm not going to cancel and restart it, because this is part of learning, this is part of the process, and this is also part of bringing myself, my authentic self. This is part of bringing out genuinely who I am, and to also show that people are not perfect. We are not perfect humans. It gives that natural, talking. I also make mistakes. I sounded a word wrongly. I pronounced it wrongly. I forgot which proper word to use and I just used another word. It's okay. It's normal. Do not be afraid of being imperfect. It's okay. And then the other thing on niche, or I don't know what to talk about. My life is not interesting. Whose life is, guys? We're just watching anything here on social media, on YouTube. And sometimes you get stuck watching someone doing something that you can actually do. I'll give you an example. I think everyone can clean their house. This is good content. This is content that I consume. And sometimes I'm just there watching someone clean their dishwasher, their washing machine, and doing all those things. And before you know it, they start doing speaking videos, start doing something else and something else. So they build from there. So you can film whatever, and I believe that everyone's life is unique in its own different way. What you've been through, your perspectives on things, they're all different. So you can come and talk about what I talk about every day, but in a different way, based on your personal experiences in your own life, and you have your own different target people, your own circles of circles, and it grows like that. So you don't have to think deep and think too much. And that is another point. You don't have to think too much about it. Just put on the camera and record. Just go on that website and start that course. If you wanted to start that business, just start small. If you have the capacity and if you have the time. Procrastination is the thief of time. This is not just a sentence or a statement they say. It's the truth. You continue to think, oh, there's going to be the right and the perfect time. The right and the perfect time to start anything is always now. Because if you wait, you're going to wait until forever. And then that brings me to a point of how I started my YouTube channel. It's also not a niche of anything. I have different playlists to say, okay, if you're interested in this kind of content, maybe this is what you can watch. Because this is also something that I saw on other YouTube channels, that if you can't decide what to do, you can have playlists. And then sometimes it like boxes you, because you can say, oh, I'm just going to be doing here. And then you feel like, okay, my life cannot revolve around here. And then, okay, I'm going to be doing education. And then you feel like my life cannot revolve around education. So how I thought of it and started is, okay, I'm going to be sharing my journey from the education perspective, because I like sharing things around education and also giving other people knowledge based on what I would have learned. So I started sharing that 1, 2, 3 videos, and then I'm like, okay, now what am I going to share? I also like hair, and then I did a few videos on hair, and then I thought, oh, I also like motivating and everything. But now I'm just realizing that if something comes to my mind and I want to talk about it and I want to share it, and I find that it can excite someone, inspire someone, bring value to someone, or it can be a good memory to keep, I just press record and I record it. So I hope this has helped someone who's been wanting to start anything. I mean, sometimes you watch so many YouTube videos of how to do something, so many videos that you end up so confused, but you still do not start. There are people that share videos on how to start a small business, how to create this, how to make this, and you watch them, but you just never start. And some people have even gone an extra mile to buy some of the things that are required to start, but you just do not start because you're waiting for God knows what. And then some people, they have their drafts where they're recording the videos and they're making their little vlogs and everything, and they want to post one day, and they have fear, the fear of, I don't know, God knows what. But yeah, there's never going to be a right time. You just have to tell yourself that today is the day that I put this into practice. Today is the day that marks the beginning of me getting out of wherever I'm hiding and putting myself out there. Because, guys, you only have one life and one life to live. And it is up to you to live your life to the best of your ability in a way that excites you. So until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.